unless he has proof, legitimate proof.
Okay.
That is a lie. I would never endanger my children.
And I'm not saying you wouldn't.
He did. I will see you in court because that is not the truth. Shame on you. How dare you say I would try to hurt my children?
On August 27th, 2022, officers responded to a parking lot following a report of a woman driving with the backseat door open while her 2 children were inside.
How you doing, man? I'm David
down the
Chevrolet.
highway with the door open.
The door came open, and we did not do it on purpose. That's why I pulled over in this parking lot.
But the amount of time that the door was open.
Was this the door that came open?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Just hang tight for 1 second, man. You can, if you need to correct this, you can.
Yes, sir.
But nonetheless, the door swung open, and that's why I pulled over in this parking lot to close the door. I would never endanger my children. How dare you disrespect me in front of my children?
So we got to call that the van was
dangerous.
traveling
Back up
southbound.
and do what you need to go do.
And that the door was wide open, and people could see kids inside, so it comes off. You know what
It was an
My kids are safe, sir.
Sir?
My kids are safe.
Goodbye. I'm not going to repeat myself.
Is there like something wrong with that? You're good, man. No, just take that. You can point it
You guys
out.
don't answer any questions. Do not.
Some sit in the car.
Yeah, he's hanging tight.
Just sit in the car and close the door, please. Yes, sir.
Did y'all say something was? Is there something wrong with the latch?
Yes, it is, and that's why we're going to the auto shop to get it fixed right now.
Okay.
The door came open, and then I pulled over in this parking lot to close it. He's saying that the door was open a long time ago, so unless he has proof, legitimate proof, that is a lie.
So,
and that's why I pulled over in this parking lot.
Okay, you can be loud with him, but I'm talking to you nicely. Like I said, I'm figuring out what's going on. I just got here.
Okay.
Where did you say the door came open at?
Coming down this road, coming right down this road, and then when it came open, I pulled over to close the door, and that's when he pulled up behind me.
Okay.
So unless he has it on video camera.
Well, we have a witness that called in. That's what we're saying.
That is not the case, and I don't.
I don't think anybody would just randomly call for a door open.
The door has issues, sir.
Yeah, and I'm not disagreeing. If the door has issues, that's one thing.
Okay, so what's the problem now?
This is his stop. I don't know what. I'm just going off of what the call was. I'm making sure everything's fine. Kids are in seatbelts.
Yeah, they are in seatbelts. I would never endanger my children.
And I'm not saying you wouldn't.
He did.
You don't have to make this out of...
No, you're good, man. You're good. Like I said, I'll speak to him. Like I said, we're just going off a witness that called in saying the door was open traveling down the roadway. So just hang tight for a second.
What's going on?
I'm waiting for him. Like I said, I'm just standing by him, his partner.
It's so hot, man. Can I open this door, please?
I can't have you open up the door. I'm going to have this one open. I understand, man. But just for now, we just got to hang tight. Just see what's going on. Ma'am, how long have you been having problems with the door? If you don't mind me asking.
I do, and I'm not answering any more questions.
Okay.
Sir, what's taking so long? It's hot out here.
I get it taught, but they're talking, so I don't know what's going on.
I'm about to get out so I can find out what's going on. That's why
Well, don't get out now because
what?
I'm telling you, because he has you pulled over, you can't get out. Danny, she's trying to get out of the vehicle.
What's going on, man? You don't tell me to stay in my vehicle. Yes, I do. I don't think so. I'd like to know what's going on.
All right. If we're investigating the incident that just happened,
There's no incident. Door came open, I pulled over. Y'all got to think for giving out some money back to the support system, right? Give me my ticket so I can go, please.
we need to wait.
Okay.
We also need to get the information that agents need.
I don't think so. Yes, you're not going to get it for me.
All right. We need to call Child Protective Services about this, so we need to get this out.
No, I don't think so.
What seems to be the problem?
What do you think is the problem?
Door unhatched.
Okay, I'm not arguing with you guys about it, okay? You need to sit here and wait. All right. There is a criminal investigation that's going on, okay? You understand that?
For what?
About the door coming open while there are children in the vehicle. We are mandated reporters. We have to call Child Protective Services and let them know that this happened because there are children in the vehicle. Whether it was a mistake or not, okay?
Okay.
We have to let them know. Okay? So we need their agents and their names to get to Child Protective Services. We absolutely have to get that information. And if you don't give us that information, then we will charge you with obstruction. Are you going to give us that information?
No.
Okay. Then we'll charge you with that.
Excuse me. Now, before I even get this far, once we give you the information, right, does that mean we can, y'all calling them, then we can leave, and then we could call them ourselves and straighten the story out? What happened?
Okay, so the way that it works
Yes.
is that, we call Child Protective Services, we let them know what's going on, and then they'll get our side of things, and then we'll talk to you guys, and they'll do their own investigations, we're in danger. We're not We're not trying to say, oh, you guys were doing horrible things to the children. It's our job to report it to Child Protective Services.
It's possible you can stand right here while I open up the door so the cigarette won't be bad on the kids, man.
I'm just gonna crack it, man. I usually don't do that, but you're being cooperative, so like I said, I'll work with you if you work with me. Is this the first time it's happened with the kids in the car? Is the door? Okay.
Usually I have it tied up.
Yeah.
What you can see is then right.
In social services, they know that our car is having issues.
Okay.
So it's not like they don't know. So if you
Yeah.
guys need to report it, then it's not like they don't know that we have issues with this car. This is our only
I mean,
transportation.
we'll make them aware too that you're going to get it fixed too.
Yeah.
Like I said, we're not trying to make things hard on y'all, but at the same time, we have a job to do.
Right. Well, I'm
if
just protected when it comes to my children. And
no, and
my children.
you're a mother. You should be 100%.
Yeah.
100%. I don't blame you. But at the same time, when somebody sees you driving down the road, and they may have saw it literally right after it happened.
Yeah.
It could have been in less than 5 minutes it happened.
I'm pretty sure it was, because as soon as it happened, I was trying to find
Yeah.
somewhere to pull over.
So when we get that call, we just have to literally make contact. If we see it open, make sure everything's fine. But if you're going to get it fixed, then that plays a big deal too.
It's not social services that know about this car. Hell, they're the ones that said they didn't want to fix it. That was in the car.
Because at the end of the day, it can be a safety hazard, and I know you know that it can be a safety manner. Like
Yeah,
if
well,
this is
the first time it happened.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I wouldn't.
Yeah. Of course, it would play a whole different deal if the kids were in seatbelts and this was open. That would have been looked at a lot different.
They was hanging out the side.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never would do that.
No, because you'd be surprised how many people we pull over and the kids aren't in seatbelts.
Oh my
It's
goodness.
I have a question for you though. If it was a Wrangler Jeep, because it has no doors on it also, would you pull us over also?
so I'd have to look into that. I would, but with it being that's the specified vehicle and that's the vehicle make, obviously. I mean, most of them, yeah, you can take the doors off. Most of them have the half door. With that vehicle make, I see what you're saying, but at the same time, the vehicle's made for this door to be closed. Just as our vehicles, the door is meant to be closed. The door is meant to be closed. It has to be closed. I get what you're saying though. What do you say?
State law. The door has to be closed. It has to be closed by state law.
The door, while operating the vehicle and traveling. So for these, yeah, the doors have to be closed. You can't drive down the roadway with the door open.
Yeah, well,
I understand.
nobody was trying to do that.
Yeah, no, I'm not. I'm just saying in general.
Like you said, same as a Wrangler.
Yeah, I mean,
Kind of
you got
right there.
you got a point, but at the same time, it's how the vehicles are made. But I get what you're saying.
I was like a T. I was like a T-Rex. 3 wheels.
All right, y'all just hang tight, okay? They'll be done soon. Thank you.
All right, Mr. Borhan, here's your driver's license. So I've got some citations for you. These are your copies. So you're going to be cited 3 times today. You're going to be cited for reckless driving. That's driving with the door open. And they're going to have 2 citations for contributing to the delinquency of a minor, 1 for each child. All right. So this is all.
What does that mean, contributed to a delinquency of a minor?
So putting them in danger. Okay. So you've got a court date of September 14th at 8:15. That's going to be.
So you charged me with putting my children in danger on purpose. When you know what I told you, the door is swinging open by itself by accident, you still charge your mother for putting her children in danger. Yes, I listened to what you said.
Right.
And yes, I will see you in court because that is not the truth.
Okay. Well, we've got information that the doors were open all the way from Short Lane. You guys were in the gas station up there. You left the gas station. The doors were open all the way down 17. I saw you with the door open, and then when I pulled out, that's when you closed the door and pulled into here. So I'm going to give you your court date, and then we'll talk about it in court. Okay? So September 14th, 8:15 here in Gloss County Court. That's going to be your counsel determination for all 3 of these. I won't be there at this one. This is just going to be for you to tell the court if you have an attorney or you need them to provide you for an attorney. And then they'll set you a trial date, a hearing date, that we will all be in court. Okay? So these are your copies of all 3. All the information on here is correct. So what I need from you is I need you to sign all 3 of these. It's not an admission of guilt. It's just saying that you understand that you have a court date and that you'll appear at those court dates. Okay? So I'll give it to you one at a time. I'll give them to you one at a time because they're carbon copied. So right here at the X, okay?
Shame on you.
Hold on. Hey, ma'am.
Shame on you.
Don't snatch from me, okay?
Shame on you for trying to say that will hurt my children.
Listen. I need you to settle down, okay? I need you to settle down.
How dare you say I would try to hurt my children?
We'll talk about it in court, but you need to settle down right now. Okay?
You expect me to settle down?
Miss Forehand?
Miss Forehand.
You have to settle down.
You said I was trying to hurt my children?
I didn't say you were trying to hurt your children.
That's pretty much what you wrote me a ticket for.
Miss Forehand?
No.
You need to calm down, or we're going to have social services come up here
All right,
to deal with the kids.
settle down. Just sign the
stop
paper.
in front of the kids.
Drive. Give me the paper.
So look, I need you to do this a certain way because they're carbon copy, and I don't want you to sign through them, okay? Just one at a time. Right here on the X on this one. We're going to do it 3 times. You can't sign on top of them because it'll go through, okay? So sign right here, the X.
No.
It's not an admission of guilt.
That's
it's
what it
just
sounds like to me.
It's not an admission of guilt. It's just saying that you will go to court. That's all. It's just stating that you promised to appear in court. That is it. Okay? The pen is right there. You put the pen down.
Give me the pen.
Ma'am, you put the pen down.
I got the pen. Give me the paper so I can sign it, please.
Baby, you gotta calm down.
Listen, you gotta calm down.
This nigga just started trying to lie. I put them in danger.
You got one more time before we have social services come here.
No.
Okay? Are you gonna settle down so you can sign these summonses? This is the only time I'm gonna ask you.
Give me the paper.
So give me the clipboard.
You're allowed to be upset. You're just not allowed to act like this.
Just sign
I can
on the
act
X.
any way I want to. You don't control me.
Not in front of your kids. Not on trap stop.
You just pretty much said enough in front of my children. Just give me a paper, please.
Sign right there on the X. Same place on the X.
Is he licensed to drive?
Miss Forehand, she asked you a question. Is he licensed to drive?
I will drive my vehicle.
Same place on the X.
I was asking because if you're this upset, maybe he should. That's what I was asking.
Okay, sure. You can drive. And yeah,
As long
he's
as he's
licensed. But
licensed.
if you need to run something, no, I'll drive it. Because we've been sitting here long enough and my children are hot.
I think he's already been.
Okay, then he can drive. Excuse me. This car was just in an accident 1 day ago. The door opened by accident. I would never have my door open for my children to fall out or put them in reckless. Instead of you taking my word, you decide to take me to court. What's your name?
Deputy Sewell. It's all on the ticket.
Good.
Okay?
This is the one you ran already. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
I apologize for any misconception thing. She's mad.
She's
You gotta
upset.
understand that.
I understand she's
She's a
upset.
mother.
She's allowed to be upset.
I understand she's upset.
Thank you.
All right, drive safe.
All right, you're going to need to subpoena that lady from social services as a witness.
Yes.
Because her story is so good.
Yeah.
Later, officers were dispatched to Walmart after receiving a report of the same woman shoplifting with one of her children.
Hi. Hi. I need to speak with you again.
For what?
And if you want to send him over to the car, I can talk to just you by yourself. It's because something happened at Walmart. We don't need him to hear it.
Okay. What happened at Walmart?
Do you want to send him with the others?
No. Come on.
So, Esther, it's going to be Ken beforehand again.
For what, ma'am?
I will talk to you, but I just don't want to do it in front of your child, okay?
Do what?
Miss Forehand, I will speak to you, okay? And it's going to be just me and you. But we're going to wait until, and then I'm going to let you leave. I just have to speak to you real quick. And it's about something at Walmart. Okay?
At Walmart?
Mm-hmm.
Are you kidding me?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Ma'am, why
Got through there parked on, I believe, aisle 4. What's that?
Excuse me, wait a minute.
Miss Forehand, I told you I would talk to you. I just don't want to do it in front of your child, okay?
So you arrest me for something
I'm not
I didn't
going
do?
to arrest you. I'm not going to arrest you.
So what do you need to speak
I
to me
just
about?
need to speak to you, and I don't want to do it in front of your
Speak to me
child.
right now.
Okay. Then I'll speak to you right now, in front of your child, which is what I was trying to avoid earlier. However, you have now been banned from Walmart. You are absolutely not allowed to come back. If you come back, you will be charged with trespassing, and they're probably going to charge you with larceny because they have you on record as stealing through self-checkout. Okay?
Okay.
Now you've been told, so if you come back, you'll be trespassed.
Okay.
Understood?
Noted.
Can't come back.
I'm fine.
I'm sorry. Good. You're welcome to leave now. I told you I wasn't going to arrest you.
Give me your hand, please. Leave.
I'm at Walmart.
Don't follow behind me.
We're not going to. If you want to have her walk towards the car, I will speak to you by yourself.
What's going on?
Walmart asked us to respond. I had no idea who I was responding to.
Okay.
And they've asked for her to be trespassed. She's no longer allowed to be on the property, and she's not allowed to come back. If she comes back, she will be charged with trespassing. And that is because there's going to be an open case for larceny.
For larceny? What did she steal?
I don't know that. I didn't get those particulars because you guys were leaving, so I had to come and catch her. Mr. Smith, I don't know. It's not that I won't tell you, so I don't know.
I think Abby wanted to tell you guys something. I think they did steal something.
Okay, we'll just have to add it to whatever case you guys are working.
She was eventually arrested and charged with shoplifting or altering merchandise under $1,000 and contributing to the delinquency of a minor.